Guys, so today I'm making cupcakes and it's going to be a DIY. I'm sorry, I already started, but the first part is pretty easy, so I'm pretty sure I could just explain it to you by word. And so yeah, let's get started. Okay guys, so this is going to be my Thanksgiving special video. And the first step you need to take on making cupcakes is you need to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. 350, right? Sorry, I have my instructions right up here. This is an amazing cupcake recipe, so you should just go on if you want to make these cupcakes, and if my instructions aren't clear enough, I'll leave the link in the description below. So yeah, it's 350 degrees. So I'm not sure about your oven, but in mine you press bake, and then you just do that in 360 and it starts preheating. So the next step, which I'm sorry I already started. So what you're going to need is you're going to have 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1.25 teaspoons of fine salt. And all you do is you put it in a medium bowl, small bowl, whatever fits, and you whisk it up. And then this is what I had so far. So now we're going to go do the next step. Okay guys, so for the next step, you are going to need 2 eggs and 2/3 cups of sugar. So I like putting the eggs in first, and then obviously you just crack your eggs open. And I like to put them in a small bowl first. And then you have to obviously wash your hands. So then afterwards, you dump the eggs in your big bowl. After you have your eggs in there, you're going to want your sugar, obviously. And you just scoop 2/3 cups of sugar. And you put it in the bowl. Okay, so you can use this electric mixer, one of the handheld ones, or you can use one of the big ones with the bowl. Like the ones where you just don't use your hands at all.
Mixmaster.
Yeah, the Mixmasters. Thanks, Dad. Now I have to find the little beaters, that's what I call them anyway, to put in the bottom. Okay, so also, before you start mixing with your electric mixer, what the heck? Okay, sorry guys, alright, so before you start mixing with your electric mixer, the instructions also say while you mix, you have to pour melted butter and vanilla extract. So, you're going to need 1.5 sticks of butter and what the heck, wait. Oh yeah, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. So, you're going to have to melt the butter, obviously. And, so, I'm going to show you how I like to do that. I'm just going to microwave safe bowl first, if I can find one. Okay. Alright, so what you want to do, well, what I usually do anyway, is once you unwrap your first stick of butter, I know it says that you need the whole stick of butter, but I usually rip the stick into 3 or 4 parts. Sometimes, if you have a bowl this big, I just rip it in half. It doesn't really matter because just so it melts faster, we just want to rip it in half. And then this one you obviously already have in half. So it depends on how big your bowl is, but it melts faster and it's just overall easier, and you get more butter from it if you just rip it in half or in 4ths or whatever before you put it in the microwave or however the heck you're melting it. Yeah, so then you can just save the extra butter for another use, because everyone uses butter. Yeah, and you can just stick this in the trash. So then afterwards, you're going to take your butter. Sorry, my dad's unloading the groceries, so it's kind of messy. Here's my dad. Okay.
Hi, can't bake without groceries.
Yeah. So you're going to open your microwave, and obviously you have to open the microwave, and put your butter inside. And a fun fact is that you know that if you put the food on the outside of the microwave, it actually is hotter than if you put it in the middle. So I'm going to do that. And then usually I put my butter in there for 1 minute. So I'm not sure about your microwaves. Mine, if you just press 1, it'll automatically start for 1 minute. So yeah. Okay guys, so the butter just finished. So I like to use oven mitts because it's really, really hot when you get it out. So you want to put your oven mitts on, obviously, and so then, because it's really hot, it's going to look yellowish like butter or pea, and then, well, not like butter, but like egg yolks, and then then you're done. So if you touch it with your bare hands, it's really, really hot. So I would really strongly advise using a towel or something. so this is what it's gonna look like, and then right now we have to get the vanilla extract ready, and we are going to be doing something with this because, as I said before, it's so hot that it's really, really like hot to touch, and it's not very comfortable. So yeah, but we'll be dealing with something like that later. But right now we need to set up the vanilla extract because we also need to pour that in along with the butter. So you need 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and my teaspoon is already ready right now because I've used it before. But, okay, so I'm so weak, so I can't even open vanilla extract. So there we have 1 tablespoon. I spilled it a little bit, so I'm going to add a little bit extra. And then you are going to need another tablespoon also to, obviously, beat up your eggs and vanilla extract and butter. So, but first thing you want to do is, because your butter obviously is extremely hot and you don't really want to touch it. Well, actually, it should have cooled off a little bit. Like, mine cooled off a little bit. But just in case, because if you hold it for too long, it still will be hot. Like, it will start to burn your hands. So I recommend pouring it into something that has a handle. And we are going to be using these later, so don't think it's a waste of a dish. So I always pour it into this because it's a lot easier, and because if you hold it for too long, the bowl will get extremely hot. Like, I almost burnt my hand under this. So you want to start by just turning this on. Well, mine has 5 levels, so I usually turn it on to a 3. And then, sorry, it's really hard to hear right now. And so waiting a little bit. And then after 2 minutes goes by, just pour in your butter. Still heating, you want to pour in your butter. And then your vanilla extract. Alright. So then you can I'm going to stop for a little bit while explaining what you do next. So then you take your dry ingredients, and oh, by the way, I should have said this way before in the video. Feel free to, slow down if you think, like, pause the video if you think I'm going too fast. So then you're going to take the dry ingredients that you did earlier, or yeah, that you did before, and then you're also going to take the thing that you used for butter and pour some milk into it. You can rinse it out if you want, but I really don't think it's necessary. But whatever you want to do. And then we have our milk. We need 1/2 cup. So you just pour it in. So what you want to do is you want to put your electric mixer on like 1 now. Because what you're going to do is first you're going to put in half of your dry ingredients. Then you're going to put in your milk, and then you're going to put in the other half. So you're going to mix all of it. Then half of dry. And then you heat it up nice and good. And then you add the milk. And then you add the rest of the dry ingredients. And you heat it up nice and good. Okay, guys. So when you're done, your batter should look like this. See, it should be almost look like frosting, but a lot thicker. So now I'm just gonna clean up, and then I'll see you guys when I'm done. Okay, guys, so now we're going to be putting the batter into the cupcake pan. So what you're first gonna want to do is you're either gonna want to use cupcake liners, and if you don't have any of these, Pam cooking spray, which is extremely useful, and you just spray a little bit on the thing, and you can probably look it up because I usually don't use this stuff. But it's really useful if you don't have cupcake liners. So, but I'm going to be using cupcake liners because I think they're just way better. Okay, so now that you have your cupcake liners, or I have them, or you have your pan spray, whichever one you're using, you're going to want your batter now. And you don't have to use one of these, but I have a batter scoop. And basically the way it works is you scoop up some batter, and then by squeezing the handles, there's a little thing that goes all the way around and forces the batter out. It's really helpful. But you could also use, if you don't have one of those, you use 2 spoons. You scoop the batter with 1 spoon, and then you scrape it off with another one. I'm going to be using this because it's a lot easier. And I think I got mine at Michael's. You can go there. They're super awesome. Okay, anyway. So, yeah, you just want to... I usually start with 1 scoop per cup. And this will make 12 cupcakes, or about 48 mini cupcakes. Make sure that's out there. So now, once you have all your batter in your trays, you're going to want to take a spoon and then just flatten it out. That way, the cupcakes will rise evenly. Your oven should be preheated, and yeah, so then you're going to want to put it in there for I usually put it in there for 19 minutes. It says 18 to 20 minutes on the instructions, but that's what you're going to want to do. And then so then when you take them out, you're going to want them let them cool for 10 minutes. Just put them on top of your oven. That's what I do. Okay. So what you're going to want to do is you're just going to grab your cupcakes and stick them in there, and then you just push them in, close the oven, and then set your timer. Hey guys, so these cupcakes are good. They were in the oven for 19 minutes, and you're just going to want to, you have to set the timer for 10 minutes, because that's how long they have to cool. And then I'll see you guys when 10 minutes is up, so bye.
Who dares me to take a solid sip?
Me!
Alright, I'm gonna die.
Okay, this is gonna be fine.
Look at this. This looks like diarrhea and blood.
Alright, just
Okay, just
drink
take
it.
a big sip.